guys, welcome to Ngrybirdsteam. Welcome to another edition of Angry Birds Team News. Alright, and so first off, if you didn't watch the last Angry Birds Team News, then you may be wondering why there wasn't an Angry Birds Team News last week, and the main reason why was because I was on a road trip with my family and stuff, which I actually made a video about, which you guys can watch by clicking right here. And so next, the latest Angry Birds Team News episode is out, and it tells like the backstories of all the characters that didn't get to tell their backstory or show their powers in the two Angry Birds Team Adventures episodes before then. And so since it was everybody else, it was honestly the hardest Angry Birds Team Adventures episode to make for a few reasons. One, because I had to get everybody's backstory, and I had to like get pretty much everybody's voices and stuff like that, and also because it was a really long episode, and I stayed up till like past midnight to make sure the episode got out on time, which it did, so I am happy that it did get out. And so if you're wondering about the bloopers, they will be posted later sometime this week, because I was really busy this weekend, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. The next thing is that on that day that I was editing Angry Birds Team News, which was actually last Friday, that went into Saturday, I got an email from the Disney Infinity community, and you may be like, oh Nathan, more Disney Infinity, why? Well, I'll explain why I keep talking about Disney Infinity over and over later in this video, but yeah, I got an email from Disney Infinity pretty much explaining the cancellation dates for the online multiplayer mode, and so basically it entailed all of this. It had more detail in this, but I'm just gonna give you the basic of what the email said. So on July 29th, all in-game purchases are going to be unavailable for Disney Infinity 2.0, and on September 30th, all versions of Disney Infinity besides the console and Steam version will be unplayable, and Disney Infinity team will not be reviewing any new toy boxes that are submitted to the public toy box download thing. And on January 3rd, all in-game purchases for all versions of Disney Infinity will be unavailable, and then on March 3rd, all online services for every single version of Disney Infinity will be ended. And that's just that just made me so freaking sad that I just wrote a parody about it. Do you want to build a toy box? Why Disney? And I will probably be uploading a video with that parody in it sometime, maybe soon, or maybe in March, because that's when it's all finished. Because it really hit me hard, because Disney Infinity, it's just it made me like sad, because the cancellation made me sad, but then hearing this news just made me think that it's just all over. And some of you may be wondering why I report and talk about Disney Infinity so much when it really is just a game, but to me it was really a lot more. It was more because it was a game that has been with me, well, not my entire life, but since I was 12, and I just started my YouTube channel, and also my parents' divorce. It was a game where I didn't have to feel awkward about owning toys anymore, because Disney Infinity was both toys and a video game. And sure, it's only a small portion of the types of videos that I make, but still, I don't know where I would be today without Disney Infinity. And so it is really sad that it's canceled, and it's just finally just done. No more online multiplayer, no more toy boxes, and that's sad, because I wanted to continue toy box adventures for as long as I could, and as long as I continued my YouTube channel. But now saying that they're going to cancel the online multiplayer modes, that just means that toy box adventures someday will eventually die, and that means that there will be absolutely no more Disney Infinity videos ever, which which is just very, very depressing to me, guys. But let's move on to more of the positive atmosphere inside of today's Ngrybirdsteam news with the Lopando Island weather with Tony. There you go, Tony.
Thank you, Nathan, and thank you to Justin for taking over my position last week. And so, the weather on this week for Lopando Island is not actually looking that great because on Monday it is going to be nice and warm and sunny. However, that brings a pretty severe thunderstorm on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So all throughout the week there's probably going to be rain and maybe some lightning, but it's still going to be pretty good weather outside because on Friday and Saturday it'll be sunny again, which is really, really good. Alright, so now back to you, Nathan.
Thank you for that, Tony. And now we're moving on to the Q&A section of Ngrybirdsteam News. Remember, if you have any Q&A questions for me, you can leave them in the comment section below or on Twitter with the hashtag ANBTQA hashtag. Alright, so our first question comes to us from Christian Romero, aka BirdTube2. He just, changed his username and apparently profile too. And he asks, here is a Q&A question. Are you my friend? And that I say yes, I am your friend, because ever since I started YouTube, I wanted to just interact with my audience always, no matter how big my audience. I always wanted to interact with them on a personal level. So technically, pretty much every single one of my subscribers, someday I want to, make them my friend, and so we can all be a nice big group of friends that knows each other very, very well. And so yeah, I am your friend, and I'm a friend to every single Ngrybirdsteam member that is here watching Ngrybirdsteam News, or who is just here to watch the other cool videos such as Ngrybirdsteam Adventures. Alright, the next question comes to us again from Lightning EXE, and he says, okay, Alex, what's 9 plus 10?
What?
Okay, moving on to the final question of the day. It's from Robin Z Nerd, aka Robin Keela, aka Zoomer if you're watching Ngrybirdsteam Adventures, and he asks, how do you edit your videos? And I actually use a couple of programs to edit my videos. Mostly I use Windows Movie Maker, because I can just edit the videos a lot easier there. I know it's not the best video editing program out there, but it is definitely the easiest, and so I got used to that one. And occasionally when I use overlays, I use Microsoft Expressions Encoder. Barely use that program anymore, because now for overlays I usually use VideoPad Video Editor, because it's a lot easier to put overlays on there than it is with Encoder. And you can also remove the background and do all sorts of cool video editing tools that you really can't do in any of my other programs that I have. Other than that, I also use Microsoft Expressions Encoder to record any of my Minecraft videos and stuff like that. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about right now. Alright, so here we are on my desktop, and as you can see, I have my programs down here. I use PowerPoint for animating and stuff, and also making my thumbnails. So if you want me to show you guys what I do with that, leave it in the comment section below. But yeah, so these are the three main programs that I use to create my videos. And as you can see, we have Movie Maker, Expressions Encoder. This is the screen recorder, Expressions Encoder, because right now I'm actually recording with that, as you can see. And so I can't obviously show you what that does, but yeah. And here is the actual Expressions Encoder program, and then right here is VideoPad Video Editor, which I will get into later. So first, I guess I'll get into my screen recording, because since I'm recording right now, I use this recorder, as I told you before. And then once that recording is done, I click Send to Encoder, and then it opens up here in Expressions Encoder. Of course, I don't have to press this. It automatically goes to a transcoding project. But I just do that whenever I need to use this program for overlays, which I rarely do. But yeah, then there would be a video here. So let's see if we can find a video or something at least that I can put in here. Let's see. Can there be anything? Here, maybe this. All right. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure, cause that's one reason why I don't really like expressions encoder much, is because a lot of files don't work for expressions encoder. But yeah, so then I would put the video in here, say this was my screen recorded video, and then I would crop it however I wanted, take out bits and pieces and whatnot, and then I would do this encoding quality, best quality, encoding for devices, WMV 180p. That would just because that makes the quality of the video higher, so it isn't some really crappy pixelated thing. And then if I wanted to add an overlay, I would click Add Overlay. And see, the one thing I like about encoder is that you can have an overlay and you can size it and move it around a lot easier than VideoPad. But still, one downside is that you can only have one overlay, and if you have a video for an overlay, or pretty much any video to put into encoder, it has to be a specific file. It can't be just like any video type or any photo type. So that's encoder, and then once I was done, once I would be done, fixing up the video or whatever, I would press encode, and then once I finished that video and got that done, I would go here into Movie Maker, and here in Movie Maker is where pretty much all the magic happens. So I would press this first to add all the videos. So let's go into here. Yeah, as you can see, I have a folder for like pretty much every one of my video series and everything I do. But yeah, this is just a random stuff because there's a whole bunch of random stuff in here, obviously. And so yeah, here's my intro I would put in, and then I would add, say, maybe I wanted an explosion, why not, and here, let's get that overlaid video. Where is that? Let's see. Let's just use this one. Yeah, sure. All right, and then when they're in here, I can do whatever the heck I want. I can crop these things. I can split them apart if I want, and just delete certain sections, whatever. And if I messed up, I can press undo. It's very, very easy to use. And then what I usually do, since they both have music and narration, aka another sound file down here, I usually press no emphasis just so I can equal everything out and stuff like that. But once I need to add music and stuff, I click add music, and folder should open. There we go. And I add some of my music in here, and the music is in green, and right now this is just the ending, so yes, that's the ending sound. And then if I needed to add some narration, aka some characters' lines, which is what I usually do, I open that up, add these lines, and boom, just like that, they are in there in the Movie Maker. And I can crop these however I want as well. And if these things, like say, if this music is too loud, I can turn it down, or if it's too quiet, I can turn it all the way up. And same with the narration. And with the video, if I want the character's line to be heard and not the stuff in the video, then I can just mute the video just like that. And then once I'm done, I press save movie. As you can see, it's very, very easy to do. And now I'll show you what I do in VideoPad. And now VideoPad is a program that I started using because of Jeez, it's whoopsie-doos. Okay, well, right now it's on the demo version because it expired. But yeah, VideoPad is a program I started to use because BlueJ5678 introduced it to me, and it is a really, really awesome program because it takes any files, so like any video file, any photo file, like pretty much anything you can use, and it's like very fast and like really kind of easy. Although it is kind of advanced, it's still really cool. So yeah, let's add this video in, why don't we? And so yeah, we can add the video in here, and we can make the audio louder or quieter just like this. And with the image, I can put it over here, and when I have the image here, I can do these. Yeah, these are all the different video effects. I can crop it, mirror it, like make it move somewhere, which that doesn't actually work that well. And then I can do all these sort of things. But say if I want to make it smaller, I usually do that. and then, position it wherever the heck I want, like maybe right there and there. That's a good idea, maybe. And then another cool thing, like I said before, that encoder doesn't have is that I can actually have multiple overlays in this same project. So as you can see, I can have a track 3, I can have track 4, I can have as many as I want, and it's super easy to use. And then once I'm done with the video, I press export video, and then that file goes onto my desktop, and I'm able to put it into Movie Maker and edit my video from there. So yeah, that is my video editing stuff that I use, and now moving on. So yeah, like I said before, that is the last comment in the Q&A, but remember, if you have a Q&A comment or question for me, then remember to leave it in the comment section below or on Twitter with the hashtag BTQA hashtag, and on the next Angry Birds Team News, I will be sure to answer it for you. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is Nathan from the Angry Birds Team. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye! Hey, it's me again. If you enjoyed that video, please subscribe to both my home channel, which you can do by clicking here, and my gaming channel, which you can do by clicking here. If you want to see more Angry Birds Team videos, then click this to see the latest one. If you want to see more Angry Birds Team gaming videos, then click this to see the latest one. If you want the official Angry Birds Team t-shirt, which I am wearing right now, then click the bird right over there with the t-shirt on. And if none of these annotations work for you, head the links in the description or click that eye. That's it for now, but remember to always flock on.